find going on in the restaurant downtown. I could give you the address. I could tell you the exact location. I could give you turn-by-turn directions on how to get there. But I won't. I'll describe how it looks, so you can turn away if you ever stumble on it by accident. But that's all I'll do. I'd rather not have any of you trying to find the place. The restaurant I'm talking about is in a rundown part of my hometown. It's the kind of neighborhood that consists mainly of shops, little windows all over with old newspaper and cardboard. There are only two kinds of businesses that seem to survive in that place. There are filthy bars lined with slot machines on one hand, and on the other are the sorts of second-hand electronic stores that seem to only exist because can get rid of stolen cell phones. I used to take a shortcut through this district on my way home from my part-time job. Normally, there was little to see. Or rather, what there was to see was either gross or concerning, if not both. So, you were better off not paying any attention to the place. On this particular day, several months ago, however, an illuminated window caught my eye. A simple tablecloth behind a dirty window. It was bright colour that did the trick. Nothing really special, you may think, as you'd be right. But his distinct dish stood out in a place like this, where an all-encompassing team of filth was an expected part of the decor. The window belonged to a two-story house, wedged in between some tall buildings. Graffiti covered walls to an extent that rendered it barely recognizable as a restaurant. Once, his name must have been painted onto the wall of the window. Now, only a few letters remained visible. Bistro was all I could make out. I guess that the second word used to be bistro. No idea about the first one. Upon taking a closer look through the illuminated window, I spotted a light table housing a single, lone customer. There were other tables and chairs haphazardly littered around the room, but the central one was the only table sporting a bright white tablecloth and a guest. Various pots and pans were strewn out on its surface. The air above was off foggy steam of freshly cooked food. There were lots of it, far too much for the patron. He was a skinny man with warm clothes that seemed far too big for him. His cheeks looked hollow and his arms spindly. Maybe part of the local population, most drifters and addicts. Definitely not the kind of person who might have ordered a meal of this size. He was facing my direction, without ever directly looking at me or the window. His attention was completely focused on the food. He shoveled the spoonful of mashed potatoes and greens into his mouth before grasping a nearby glass of water to flood generous portion down his throat. There was an obvious appetite, and he hungrily wolfed down anything he could get his hands on, and the longer I stared at this simple, generous meal, the more I started to grow hungry myself. For a minute or two, I fruitlessly walked back and forth across the place, searching for a way to enter. The only visible door was closed, and it didn't look like an entrance in the first place. It was a plain steel door sporting an electronic warning sign. After returning to the window one last time, I gave up, went home, proceeded to forget about the whole encounter. I didn't think about it at all, until it passed by me again a week after. As soon as I took a glimpse of the color, the memory came flooding back. The very same man was still there. Likely it was rain, and once more he sat there in front of a lavish meal. A sweaty gleam was covering his face, and I could get the muscles of his tense and twitch whenever he swallowed. The only thing that really changed from that week was the food. The simple mix of potatoes, soups and steamed vegetables had replaced more intricate and expensive meals. Plates held nicely arranged colours of various meats, each artfully arranged in different sauces and adorned with a few herbs. With a twist of his wrist, the patron scooped up a serving of thin, delicate noodles dripping with olive oil and roasted garlic. He squeezed the fork against his lips, his jaw still trying to chew the previous load, then opened his mouth and shoveled the noodles in, nearly choking in the process. He looked slightly distressed as he tried to swallow the portion, while his hand was already scooping up the next load, a tender piece of chicken breast from its roast dripping in brown marinade. He slightly shuddered before sitting down, took a second to sip on a glass of red wine, then went back to stuffing himself. I watched him for 5 minutes before moving on. scent drifting through the window was enticing, but I had already given up the notion of finding an entrance to the building. When I came home, I emptied my battery and cooked myself a shiny little. Next time I came back to the restaurant was by chance. Something about the whole place had piqued my interest, and I was looking forward to seeing whether the same single customer would return for the third time. To my disappointment, something was blocking the view that particular night. A wall was propped up against the window from the inside. I could still see small parts of the room through a small gap. I see the light was still burning, and that somebody appeared to still be sitting in the place that the man had been those last 2 weeks. But it was a way of getting a good look at what was going on. With my curiosity left unsatisfied. So, the next day, I made a detour to return. I just hated to be left hanging like that. The window was blocked again. Over the next few weeks, I developed a habit of dropping by the place every now and then. Sometimes I got a good view into the room. Whenever I did, I'd find the same sight. The skinny man sitting in front of the increasingly luscious meal, gorging himself on the food. By now, you couldn't really call him skinny anymore, though. He had gained at least a little weight. His cheeks were no longer sunken. His one loosely hanging vest had gone a bit tighter around the waist. While he had eaten with the healthy appetite at first, his expression turned slightly pained by now. Every bite had become a struggle. Every motion seemed forced. His nose wrinkled in disgust every time his lips opened. Still, he kept eating. I have to admit, however, that I didn't pay all that much attention to him. The increasingly exotic food was just too bizarre to look away from. Every time I was out a glimpse of the table, I'd see more and more items serving in more and more strange arrangements. Jelly cubes, fanged anglerfish, emitting a faint glow. They were so thin and dark, they looked like hair. It's hard to recognize half the stuff as edible in the first place. I watched them crack open the gigantic body of a purple spider crab. Watched them bite down on the moss-covered mushroom that fell out of yellow spores with every touch. Witnessed him sitting in front of a plate of little squirming black bugs, trying to flee from his spoon as he shoved them into his maw. Giant algae shaped and twisted around each other like strands of DNA. Needle-covered nostrils that slightly shivered as if breathing. The rose body was an 8-legged animal, either the remnants of some freak nature or several items together to create a new abominable shape. Soon I ignored the patron completely and just tried to see what kind of absurd ideas the cook had come up with this time. And strangely, no matter how bizarre and abhorrent the food looked, it left me wanting to try it myself. Left me hungry and searching for something to fill myself as well. And then, when I finally returned home to plant my kitchen, I ended up unsatisfied. As time passed, my chances to catch a glimpse of the goings on inside the restaurant grew rarer. More and more, the window was blocked, and I was relegated to squeeze my head in a corner in hopes of at least catching a glance at the day's special. Mincemeat shaped to resemble realistic human heads, with hair and teeth from various animals. I think the last had emitted a seemingly endless stream of loose fog, a red soup that followed the motions of the spoon before it ever came into contact, as if driven by some magnetic force. By now, I can't believe that anything wrong with these things when I witnessed them. But back then, I kept telling myself that there existed a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. That everything I saw was just tricks manufactured by some creative and probably slightly deranged genius. But this little lie, I kept telling myself, could only get me so far. It was only a matter of time until the strangeness crossed the threshold. That's what happened last week. Things got a little too weird to ignore, mentally push aside. There is something wrong with that place. There is something terrifying about the restaurant downtown. Before the day in question, I hadn't gotten a clear view into the restaurant for a month. Just little hints here and there, but never enough to be excited. And on that day, finally, the window was free again. The moment I stepped closer, this joyful excitement felt turned into a horror. There was only a single item perfect job of blending the various parts into one seamless whole. Instead of moves, the stack was sporting four hands, though the snake was a similar primate, wrinkled and calloused, but hands nonetheless. His face, too, was not that of a deer. The nose was flat and thin, the mouth large and formed with human-like lips. Its skin around these parts was hairless and flesh-coloured.
Right, I explained enough and you know next time.
Ribs were sticking out, blackish blood dark on the open wound. The man leaned with the carcass, his mouth stained with the dark red colour of blood as well. Some entrails were hanging between him and the corpse, and with a motion of his head, he slid down as if it was spaghetti. He had changed completely. His formerly lithe body was now encompassed by layers of fat. His eyes turned beady black holes, almost as if they retreated into his skull. His clothes, now ill-fitting in a completely different way, had burst in several places, revealing us greasy pale skin underneath. He looked less like a man and more like a giant maggot. His neck had swollen to the size of his shoulders, the way his arms barely peeked out of the armour of fat surrounding him. And then he looked up, away from the meal for the first time, and straight at me. There was nothing but a deep and bottomless hunger. Saliva gathered in the nose of his mouth. His gaze was up and down my body. He looked at his lips. I turned back. It took some will not to run, but I managed to keep walking at a slow and steady pace. Even within an appropriate response, he looked out like that. At that moment, I was still trying to hold on to reason. I was trying to logical explanations. I was trying to laugh all of this off. Maybe I was just confused. Maybe it was a completely different customer. Surely blind hunger in his eyes wasn't actually targeted at me. But nothing quenched the growing unease and fear in the back of my mind. I didn't want to go back. I didn't be forced to look at this creature ever again. But I had to. I just needed to make sure the man was still there, locked in the room. Just one last time. When I returned today, my worst nightmares had come true. The man was gone. The tank was empty. The metal door with the electrical warning sign stood open, leading into a room. An enticing smell floated through the air towards me. Despite all I had witnessed, I found myself taking a step towards the opening. Before I could take another, something heavy moved in a nearby alley. Some street cat let out a scream and was cut short. A moment later, there was a sound of cracking and munching echoing from the buildings. This time, I did run. I will not return to this place ever again. I won't return to this part of the city ever again. I'm even making plans to move far away. The scent that gives out from the open door is still stuck in my nose, and no food at all to satisfy my growing appetite. And then, 20 till that night, keeps popping back into my mind. Right next to the open door, somebody propped up a simple blackboard. It read, "Today's special, all you can eat."
I ate that one.